Hey, welcome back to Pillow Talk. This is Kevin Fear, President and CEO of Mattress Express. How did you sleep last night? I slept pretty good last night, actually. I drove about 5 hours yesterday. I was kind of tired. It's amazing how tiring driving can make you, and it's amazing how a bad night's sleep can affect your driving. Overtiredness is a terrible cause of accidents. Sleep affects everything you do. You know, a lot of times we don't think about it, but you spend a third of your life in bed. And trust me, now that I say it, you know when you don't get a good night's sleep, how poorly you feel the next day, how poorly you produce, how poorly maybe you treat others around you, your partner, your children. It affects your health. It affects everything. And I can't say this enough. When you shop for your next sleep system, you call it a bed, it's a sleep system because it's more than just a bed or a mattress. Everything we talk about affects your sleep. You get what you pay for. All right. One of my least favorite questions people ask me is, what's the best bed? If there was just one great bed, every one of my stores would be about 800 square feet. I would have one bed in the middle of the room on a gold pedestal with lights on it, and that would be the bed. Everybody's different. Everybody has different tastes. Everybody likes different comforts. That's one of the reasons our number beds by Personal Comfort and Instant Comfort are so successful, because many times partners have different tastes. And they want one side to be soft, one side to be firm. They want one head elevated higher than the other. They want one side of the feet elevated higher than the other. They want one of the massage on one side on high, and maybe no massage or low massage on the other side. Everybody's got different tastes. And the better you can sleep, the better your life is going to be. It's really true. And you don't have to get a sleep divorce. We talked about that in a previous segment. More and more couples are sleeping in separate beds. And I don't think it's healthy for your relationship. I really, really don't. I went through that in a previous life of mine, and I don't think it helped anything. I think you want to be in the same bed with your partner. And if you can find a way to do that where you both get a great night's sleep, I think it's better for everybody. Again, I'm not a doctor, much to your surprise. I'm just a guy who sells mattresses, and these are my opinions. But I've been doing it for a long time, and I get a lot of feedback from my great customers. And I hear the stories, and I hear the problems, and I read these studies, and they talk about sleep divorce. We talked about in another segment what colors you paint the walls and what kind of sound that you have in the room, how that affects your sleep. It's not just the bed. It's the sheets. It's the pillow. The pillow is 20% of your sleeping surface. It's a bed for your head. If that pillow's too tall or that pillow's too short or it's too hard or it hurts your neck, you're not going to get a great night's sleep. If you've got a blaring TV, that can affect your sleep. If you're snoring, again, I wear a CPAP. Not embarrassed to tell you that I wear a CPAP. I'm not embarrassed to tell you that I fought it for a number of years. I would wear it for a night or two, then I wouldn't wear it. I would tear it off in the middle of the night. I said, I'm not wearing this thing. When I finally came around and said, listen, I need to embrace this thing. I want a better quality of life. I found the right mask. I use the one that goes over my nose and my mouth. And I started accepting it and embracing it. I slept a lot better. I sleep so much better. In fact, if I went on a recent trip and I forgot to take the mask with me. And I got to tell you, I felt like hell the next day. I really felt tired. I knew I was going to. It's the worst feeling. You're going to sleep knowing I'm going to snore all night. I'm going to feel terrible the next day. There's so many things that affect your quality of life. This is Kevin Fear. We are on Pillow Talk. I am your host. If you're listening to me or watching me, this program goes out on radio stations. It goes out on television. It goes out on podcasts. If you're listening or watching to me in a market where we don't have stores yet, because we broadcast all over upstate New York, we're probably coming soon if we're running this in your market, or we believe you're close enough where you will drive in. We have people, we sell all the way up to the Canadian border. We have a store in Watertown, but we sell all the way up to Messina, Malone, Lake Placid, those whole areas. In Syracuse, we've gone out to Rochester. We have stores in Utica. We go out towards Albany. We go down to Cortland, Ithaca, Binghamton. We're all over the place. because we have great different products and people take the time to drive in and give them a try. We have we do a lot of 5 years, no interest, no money down for qualified buyers. We make it affordable. We try to get people into the right beds. We're not a furniture store. There's nothing wrong with furniture stores. My contention has always been that someone working in a furniture store has so many different products they need to know, right? They've got couches, they've got dining room tables, they've got end tables, they've got ottomans, they can get kitchens and this and that, and it goes on and on and on and on. And then there's mattresses. And they need to know about, how can you know about everything? In our store, all we do is mattresses. That's what we do. That's what we sell. That's what we focus on. We like to think we know what we're talking about. We like to think we're the best at what we do. We're far from perfect. We make mistakes like everyone else. Anyone else that tells you that they don't make mistakes, I would suggest that they're probably not telling you the truth. But we try to do a good job for you. One of the things I want to talk about today is how smells affect your sleep. Many bedding stores will spray their mattresses with lavender because lavender is supposed to help you sleep better. It's supposed to remind you of sleep. But here's another thing to help you smell better. This is an article I read on a website called wellandgood.com. And it says, I never even heard of the first one, Clary Sage. Clary Sage is adept at reversing the effects of restlessness, physical and mental alike. If you're tossing and turning because you don't feel physically comfortable, or if you're finding yourself ruminating in your head about your never-ending list to do, the scent of calming essential oil make them in handy. Who knows? Might work for you. Lavender, as I just said, lavender. Great smell. The calming powers of lavender are well known for lulling people into a peaceful slumber. Anti-inflammatory, pain relieving, and sedating to the nervous system. Lavender shares molecules that relax the body, ease the mind from overactive thinking. We sell some pillows by Maloof that have scents in them, and you can buy the little scents and renew it as needed. And there's lavender and chamomile and all different types, and people really like them. Rose has two very interesting roles when it comes to sleep. Research supports that the scent of roses is naturally relaxing and potentially helpful for relieving your stress levels. Research also suggests that rose can help improve learning while you're sleeping. So there you go. Chamomile has the profound power to calm down your mind and body, which helps to explain why chamomile tea is such a popular pre-bedtime. Chamomile is anti-inflammatory and antispasmodic, so very soothing and comforting to the nervous system. This is an interesting one. Here's a great one. Your partner's scent. Your partner's scent. Trust me, this is a thing. In a recent study published in Psychological Science, 155 participants spent 2 nights with their partner's scent and 2 nights with a control scent. The result shows that sleeping with their partner's scent led to sleep efficiency increase by more than 2% on average, an improvement akin to the effect of melatonin on sleep. Well, I guess that means you'd have to like your partner for that to work, right? I mean, if your partner is someone you don't like, their scent may keep you up at night. And the last one, frankincense. Frankincense is great for soothing heightened nerves. So you can use it to boost sleep by burning frankincense incense on your nightstand. This is best for quieting the mind, deepening and relaxing breath, so we can all fall asleep and stay asleep. Interesting stuff. Scents, colors, noises. It all affects your sleep. I still like the partner sense. The smell of your partner, if you really love your partner and their scent brings you joy, that will help you sleep better, right? If you can't stand them and it turns you off, you probably should find a new partner. This is Kevin Fear, President and CEO of Mattress Express. This is Pillow Talk, a show about sleep. Next time you are ready to invest in a new sleep system, all I ask is that you visit one of my stores. Give us a try. See what we have to offer. See if we really have something different than everybody else. See if my people do a better job than everybody else. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS, 1-800-NEW-BEDS during normal business hours. You can always go to mattressexpressny.com. And you can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. Pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. This is Pillow Talk. This is Kevin Fear. I will be right back after this break. Stick around.